Hello everyone, Guy the Color Guy, also author of Retailing in Colors. Today's little video is, I had a question, and it was a pretty good question because we talk about colors, the four colors, how they helped me through my life, helped me understand who I was, but most importantly, they helped me in my recovery. Now, how did it help in my recovery? First of all, what was it about? Okay, addiction of alcohol and drugs. And here's the long story short is I tried to convince myself that I only had one addiction, and that was the drugs. I was able to maintain, and I was a social drinker. Well, I never did drugs unless I was drunk. And I would do drugs all the time. So it gives you the answer. But that's how your mind plays games. So I did go through recovery programs. It took about a full year. I did, I did a detox, 28-day. I went to a long-term, then I went to an extended. Yeah, I was pretty messed up, but that's okay. Now, here's what happens is, for those of you in recovery, those of you who have gone through the program, and I tell you, thumbs up, go for it. Life is so much worth it because it's wonderful. It's what you want to do with it. You have that choice. You have a choice of whether you want to consume, ruin your life, because that's all it will do, or you go and seek help and get the tools to make your life better. And the question that I had was with a friend of mine. And he said, Guy, even though after so many years, he goes, I still have, that stinking thinking, that old way of thoughts, and am I all messed up? Well, you're not messed up. Because in the recovery, we go through these programs, we go through these recovery homes, treatment centers, and if it wasn't for them, I would not be alive today. So thank you for everybody who works in those centers. You are a godsend. You are angels from heaven, because you provide people like me who did terrible things, never judged me, and you've never judged the people that were there. Now, we go through this whole recovery program. I found out who I was. Now, the trick was, what do I need to do to maintain my sobriety? For me, because I'm so visual, I needed something that I could make a picture in my head that would make sense. I came close to death. Tried to kill myself, and for those of you who know my story, I was at the edge of a bridge, holding on, wanting to die, and a miracle happened. Simple as that. Now, going through recovery, I needed something to keep me alive and well into that not going back. So I drew a picture because I'm very visual. And here's the picture. Is basically my drug of choice, which was beer, plus me equals death. Simple as that. This is not complicated. And in my life, it couldn't be complicated. So all I did was, here's my drug of choice. Consumed by me equals death. End of story. That's where it ended. When it came into the color methodology, and this is where it really starts to shine, is even in recovery, I thought I am messed up because I don't see the world that everybody else is telling me this is the way it should be, this is the way that was still there. The root cause of where this all happened was still alive and well. I hadn't dealt with it. with the color methodology, because of its simplicity, because it was so easy and it made sense, I was able to see that, guess what? This is who I am. Here are the tools that I need to make sense to me, for me to see that I am not crazy. I see life a different way. But guess what? There's a lot of people who see it the same way as I do, and they do excellent in their life. They do fantastic things. I look at people around the world. Dr. James Ross. This man is exceptional. He's full of life, full of energy. He's high orange. He's very successful. Speaks about wellness. He's a fantastic man. If you get a chance, go look him up on Facebook, Dr. James Ross. Super. Excellent. But what happens is, then I started to realize that, guess what? Just because this is who I am, I can do many things in my life. And this is what I plan to do, because the question was asked, and I send this to everybody, is whenever you have questions, or you would like to see, hey, Guy, can you do a program on such and such? It will be my pleasure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you with more information, more videos in regards to addiction, who we are, and how we can make sense of our own lives. Because once you've stopped consuming, you're still there. You are still there. And if you don't get to understand who you are and to see the wonderful gifts you have to provide the world, guess where you may end up, because you haven't dealt with it. So folks, stay tuned. This is coming. It's going to come real fast. I look forward to seeing you. You have questions, anything, send me an email. On the YouTubes, they'll provide my email. Send me questions. I look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget, keep your colors bright. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.